we have Tina Jett, flipping the script on fear, how to find the courage to pursue your dreams.
It was August 8th, 2020, and I walked out of my marriage to a narcissist. I walked away from the mental, the verbal, the physical abuse with nothing but my life back. But then I found myself stuck in a black pit, unsure of what to do next. I felt like I wasn't good enough, that my dreams were impossible to achieve. I didn't even know what my dreams were or who I was. I was just in a dark pit, but I knew I needed to crawl my way out. I found myself down on my knees with my arms up in the air, and I vowed to get out of this pit of darkness. I declared that my next step was to figure out what I was going to do with my life and how to heal. I was going on a journey, and I was going to discover me. I choose me, I screamed. A year later, I was lying on a massage table and I was talking about my journey, and I'd been doing so much self-healing, and I had fought my way out of that pit of darkness. It was then that I had a light bulb moment. I needed to go back to school and become a life coach. I knew I had a passion to help others know that they're not alone, that they too can start over. So I went home and I wrote on the biggest piece of paper I could find, I am a life coach. I will have a full-time coaching business. And then I started thinking, I was like, who do I think I am? I just got out of a toxic marriage and now I want to be a life coach. I had so many doubts, but I realized that if I didn't believe in myself, nobody else would. So I started meditating, and that's when I met the one person that could help me turn my dreams into reality, my future self. Her name was Destiny, and she was a wise old sage with kind of a funky haircut. She told me that the journey I was about to go on wasn't about me. She said that I'm going on this journey for my future me, for Destiny. And I thought, is this lady for real? But she shared with me that my business was going to exceed any expectations that I had, and I had to let go of any self-doubt and just keep taking baby steps forward. So I started school a few weeks later, and I would get up, work my corporate job, and then in the evening I'd work on school. There were so many days where I felt imposter syndrome, that little voice in your head, and it was saying to me, who do you think you are, Tony Robbins? I just said, chill out. And I just kept remembering I was doing this for Destiny, and I kept taking baby steps. In 2 months, I had my first 3 clients. My gosh, I was terrified. I remember thinking, what if I mess up? What if they don't like me? What if they think I'm a hot mess in disguise? But I just decided to keep believing in myself. And you know what? It worked. In 4 months, I had 2 more clients, and then my first 3 clients renewed. In 8 months, I was speaking on podcasts and at local events. And before I knew it, 1 year later, I was able to resign from my corporate America job. It was like I had achieved the impossible, but it wasn't impossible. It just took believing in myself, one baby step at a time, and most importantly, choosing me. Looking back, I realized that the power of believing in myself is not just about building my self-confidence. It's about having courage to take a risk, to step out of my comfort zone and go after and discover myself and what it is that I want in life, and to fight my way out of that pit of darkness. Choosing me meant leaving a toxic marriage, going back to school, starting my business, and discovering how to love myself with compassion. That is when I discovered the most important lesson that would forever change my life. I was no longer going to let fear hold me back. The fear had been paralyzing. It made me doubt myself, my abilities, my worth. But I learned the truth about fear. It was just an illusion. It was a story that I would tell myself to keep myself small and safe. And I thought, well, what if I flipped the script? What if I saw fear as an opportunity, as a sign that I'm on the cusp of something great? What if I saw fear as a friend that's there to guide me and push me forward? So that's the mindset that I've adopted, and it's what's allowed me to meet my destiny, to achieve my dreams. It's what's allowed me to find the strength to fight for myself and climb my way out of that deep, dark pit and choose never to go back. A powerful quote that helped me was by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he said, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lie within us. I knew I had to be willing to take that first baby step, to face my fears and meet my destiny. I learned it's never too late to start. It's never too late to make a change, to believe in myself and to make my dreams a reality. Finally, I have to always remember to remind myself it's not about what's happened to me or where I've been. It's about where I'm going and who I am choosing to be. So I am declaring right here, right now, that I am dropping the mic on fear and I'm choosing to pick up the mic on possibility. I choose me. Thank you.